Hi everybody, I'm Ginger Catherines, and this is Sax. He is Cloud's little brother. And we're going to take a ride in the snow in just a little bit. Not that I haven't seen quite a bit of snow lately. I got back just a few days ago from the very snowy Pryor Mountains. It was snow from top to bottom, and it made finding horses nearly impossible. On the first day, Lynn Hansen, my friend from Casper, went out with me, and we drove on the paved highway in the Dryhead, and we saw beautiful bighorn sheep. In fact, I saw beautiful bighorn sheep every day that I was there. The bighorn sheep out there were feeding on mountain mahogany, which is a critical winter feed for them. And there were 3 or 4 ewes and some lambs from last year, so that was really fun. But not as fun as what we wanted, which was to find wild horses, but it just didn't happen for us on that day. On the third day of my journey in the Pryors, Jeff Ray went with me, and we hiked several miles, a pretty steep hike from the very bottom gate of the horse range up to a long ridge where we could climb up on that ridge and glass. And I don't know whether you can see who we saw from up there, but let me zoom in and see if you can see any horses far, far, far away. See those little dots? And see that real light colored one? That's Encore. And there was Knight, an outlaw lady, and Encore's little son, Tor, who's getting to be fairly good size. Now if I zoom back out, look how far away we were and how impossible that hike would have been. But we also saw to our right and a little bit closer Hamlet, the beautiful black band stallion. And we only saw just his little daughter, Tempest, who was born last year. I think that others were just over the hill behind Tempest. On day 4, again, I saw no wild horses, but on my way back into Lovell, when it was starting to get dark, I was out on one of the dirt roads, and I could look back into the mouth of Big Coulee Canyon. And that's where that deep canyon that separates Tillett Ridge from Sykes Ridge comes out, and I could see horses down in there. And although it was miles away, I thought that might be a place where I could get to. So I called up my friend, Kristen Collette, a great wild horse advocate and excellent hiker, and she agreed to go with me, and Quinn, my Irish Terrier. Quinn had a blast, by the way. It scared us to death because he went up on some of the canyon walls and he would come straight down. Man. Oh, to do what you can do. The geology of the Pryors is just amazing. It's amazingly diverse, and it's so great to be down in these canyons. We're getting close to the mouth of Big Coulee now. You can see some of Sykes Ridge up there. Well, we made it. Here's the mouth of Big Coulee. Opens up into this valley. Not seeing anybody so far. We hiked through the canyons and got out into the mouth, and then hiked up on the benches, the hills that are above that mouth. And we really lucked out. We saw a lot of horses. We saw Cloud's grandson, Echo, with his little family. Very close by was Miguel, Flint's son, and Garcia's son, Orlando. Orlando's been kind of dogging Echo's band for quite a while. I don't think he'll succeed. I guess time will tell. But I think Miguel had his eye on the filly, the 2-year-old filly, so we'll have to see how that all works out. But we saw bachelor stallions very close. Flint's son, Jasper, was nearby, and he was with Perry and Oak, the brothers from the Dryhead. In the distance, we could see Johnston and his beautiful band. And we got to see Matoska in another direction, up on a little higher bench. We could see them all, and from a distance, everybody looks fine. we slogged our way back to the vehicles, and it was getting dark by the time we got back. But we were really happy that we've been able to see so many beautiful Pryor Mustangs. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of them on this little video. And look forward to seeing you on the trail. Take care. Bye-bye.